Hello and welcome to ITC TechShare. I'm Tom Grissom. Today I would like to continue with our Kaltura discussion. This will be the third part of the series. In the first part we talked about how to install Kaltura Personal Capture and record your own PowerPoint with a webcam. The second portion we talked about how to do basic editing and how to trim off the beginning and ending of your video. And in the third piece, in this episode, we'll talk a little bit about the sharing options available, how to share a link to your video to share with your professor or a fellow classmate. So to begin with, like we started out before, if we go to eiu.edu/Kaltura, Kaltura, that will take us to our login page. If we've not logged in, type in your username and password and go ahead and log in. That will take you to your video site within Kaltura, and you may not have anything in here, just a few. We've been doing a few along with this tutorial. So you can see here, and this is the last one we worked on, and we used the word trimmed because we trimmed off the beginning and end. A lot of times whenever you start a PowerPoint presentation, as you're setting the camera up, you're going to have some extraneous content that you might not want to share. The same thing with the ending whenever you shut off your camera and things. So let's go in here. First thing to notice is, see, it says private. When it's marked as private, that means that it's not being shared in any way. It's only for you. So let's go ahead and click on this link and bring us into the Kaltura option, and let's take a look and see what else is available here. So I'm going to click on the share button, and you can see that I do have this where I could copy and paste this URL, this long web address in there. But because it's marked as private, it's not going to really be shared with anybody because I'm the owner of the content. So the first thing that we need to do is go to our actions menu and go down to publish. And whenever we click on publish, that will bring us up a set of 3 different types of permissions. So let me see if I can go in here and let's just zoom in on this a little bit to bring your attention here. This is what we want to pay attention to. You have 3 basic choices. The first is private, which means that it's your content and it's only visible to you, the owner. The most common one, and probably the one that you're going to be using, is called unlisted, and that will make the link, whenever you share that link with anybody, they'll be able to view your video. And then the third option is published, which basically means if you select published, anybody that signs into the EIU Kaltura service will be able to view or discover that video. So let's go ahead and select unlisted. We're going to make this an unlisted link. We're going to save it. And then once we set that permission, you can say media successfully set to unlisted. So we just took our video from private to unlisted. And then let me get out of here. And then one last step, we're going to go up to our actions. We're going to hit publish. And that will give us that link again. Whenever I hit share, I can copy this. So I'm just going to right click on this and say copy. And I would copy and paste this into an email or put it on a website or share it with a OneNote notebook or in a D2L discussion post. However you want to communicate that link, that will be an unlisted video that anybody that has that link will be able to view your video. So that's how easy it is to share a Kaltura video. As always, whenever you finish, make sure you log out of your web service. So I'm going to click log out. And that's it for this time. So until next time, this is Tom Grissom. Keep on learning.